Hello everyone! I'm so excited that you're hanging out with me today. On this channel, I use zero-based budgeting and cash envelope stuffing to help manage my inconsistent full-time self-employment income. In today's video, I am going to be doing one of my favorite videos ever, and that is a cash unstuffing, or basically an online spending check-in that I do a couple times a month that I'm basically budgeting with credit cards. So I'm using my budget and my all cash envelopes that in here to pay off the total amount I've spent on my credit card. So let's get into it. I already have written down all of the online spending that I have done in the past couple of weeks. So this is around the 10th of July all the way through almost the end of July. And I have already written out all of the categories, and I'll also be sharing everything that I purchased from Amazon Prime, or Amazon Prime Day, I should say, that happened recently. So you'll be able to see some of the purchases I made for Prime Day and what I spent on that. And then I'll be taking all of the cash from my cash envelopes to pay off these categories, and I'll be taking around $940 back to the bank to pay off the credit card. First off, I am going to take some change from my $1 savings challenge. I have a lot of ones, so I'm going to take 20 ones and put it in my cash tray to use as change when I'm taking money out for these categories. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 $1 bills. And then I will put this back in this envelope I'll put the same amount, the $20. Once I have the rest of my money in my cash tray, and I'll be able to repay it back probably in just like a $20 bill form. Okay, to get started, we have a lot of dining out. It has been very hot this summer, and even though my husband and I do enjoy cooking and grilling, for a part of the month we didn't have our propane tank filled for our grill. So once we got that, we started grilling a little bit more, but it was just way too hot to cook inside. And we live in a place that you don't need air conditioning, and we don't have air conditioning in our house. So when it does have a couple of hot days, we are not cooking. So let's add up these categories, and then we'll take, well, that messed up. We'll take the money from these envelopes and repay for this amount. What do you guys do when it gets too hot outside? This one you can see we went and got ice cream. What's your favorite thing to get when it's too hot outside, or to order when you just don't feel like cooking? And then we get a lot of sandwiches, a lot of salads, Chick-fil-A, stuff like that. This one was a food truck that we went to. Alright, so $195.33. And that's really only like 2.5 to 3 weeks of eating out, which is a lot. That is quite a lot. Okay, going back here to my restaurant's budget, we need almost $200, so 20, 40, 60, 81. I don't know if we have that amount. Let's see. So we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. Okay, so we do have 195 here. So I will put this back and take this back to the bank. And now we have $7 left for dining out. Okay, and then I'll cross off these on my budget. It'll be nice to get all of these taken care of, because I was worried that we were going to go over budget, but we were basically right on schedule. Okay. That took care of a lot of transactions. I think also, even though that was a lot of money, we reduced our grocery budget for these few weeks since we didn't need to buy as many groceries. So it sort of offset that. Okay, I have a couple of things on here that are coming from my personal envelope. This I used a Target gift card for, so it's just 71 cents there. But let's add up these others. I think I ordered some more. Let's see, one of these was a t-shirt, a really nice, well, not a t-shirt, it was actually like a blouse or whatever from Amazon that was on sale for Prime Day. Don't remember what this other one was, and this was from Target. So we need $38. My personal spending envelope is here in the back. Let's see, 20, 30, well, maybe we'll just do 40. Yeah, we'll just take 40 and I'll give myself 1, 2. These are some ugly ones. Let's get a different one. Okay. So now I still have 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86, $87 left in my personal. I don't really spend that much money typically. We just give ourselves, my husband and I, some personal spending. That's like fun money to do whatever we want with. Okay. Where's the other one? Oh, here it is. Next up is the beauty category. This is something, I don't remember exactly what that purchase was for. Is that the only one? Let's see. I think that might be the only beauty. Okay, cool. Well, that's easy enough. That's also in this envelope. So we need $16 from beauty. And 16, perfect. Right on the money. So budgeting with credit cards has actually been relatively easy for me using this cash envelope stuffing system. In the past, I have been terrible with managing credit cards, and I felt like it was really difficult because you're basically, you charge to your credit card, and I link it to my mint.com tracking budgeting account, and it would come through there, and I felt like I was like double managing it, and it would show up in my budgeting software, but then I'd have to make a payment for it anyway, instead of it just coming out of my bank account and not having to make a payment for it. So the last few years, I have just really tried to simplify everything, and I was like, I'm just not going to use credit cards. I was in so much credit card debt throughout the years. I'm in my late 30s now, and in my 20s and 30s, all I did was use credit cards and basically never pay them. Like I paid the minimum and that was it. So I really wanted to get away from that, and it's been about 3 years since I've used credit cards at all, but I've been really successful budgeting with credit cards this way. And it's been really helpful because basically I'm keeping track of everything I'm spending, but it's coming from a specific category, so I have to pay it right away. As you can see, I'm paying this within like a 2-week period of these being charged, so it's not even showing up on my statement as like finished for the period, and it doesn't even show up on my credit report or anything, so I'm able to build my credit a lot better as if I have zero debt. So it's been really easy for me, relatively, or a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. So household is also in this envelope, and we have quite a few household items. This was a lot of stuff that we bought from Amazon. These were door stoppers, which isn't that exciting. But this was for some of those velvet hangers, those really nice ones that have like the metal hanger top that you use in your closet and stuff like that. So we bought actually like 200 of those. They were on sale for like $25 for 50. So we thought we got a really good deal there, because I've been watching these for a while and been wanting some new hangers to, upgrade our wardrobe and make it easier to organize. And then this was a garage organization system that we purchased, a couple of shelves. I think that's all the household items. So that's $326 we'll have to take out of household. But the garage storage shelving is actually white. We've got them in and we still need to set them up. But we're hoping to do that this week, and they're really, really nice. Like, they're really sturdy. Most of garage storage stuff you get is black or like steel looking, and we found some, or I found some that were white, and they look really, really nice. They almost look like furniture or like actual shelving organization versus just something you put in like your garage. All right, 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. Wow. 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So that's 300, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26. Oof, that hurts, doesn't it? $2 left in that account or that envelope. But hey, we have the money and that's what it's here for. We've been looking for some really nice storage options for a while. We scoped them out on or at Home Depot. I'll show you a picture of it. Costs like $159 or so, or $179 for one. What do we have? Two left, I think. Yeah. For like one unit, and this $208 was for two shelving units that you can put, next to each other and connect, and it was a really good deal, we thought. Let me mark these off. We are cruising through this. Okay. Next up is our gifts category. I think we have two in here. Yep, so. Oops. Not minus. For Amazon Prime, we also purchased some really great DVD gift ideas. My father-in-law is super into James Bond, especially the old, James Bond movies that were in the 60s, 50s and 60s, 70s, things like that. And they had a big pack of all 20 of them or something, 21 of them, of all the movies. And so we're going to give that to him for his birthday, which is in October. But we thought we'll just go ahead and buy a really good gift idea right now. And then my husband is really into all the Fast and the Furious movies. I don't know if you guys have anybody in your family. I've never even seen them. I've seen one of them. But I haven't seen all of them. I think there's 9 of them or something. So I bought him like the Blu-ray edition pack of all the Fast and the Furious DVDs. So his birthday's in September. So that will get us set for the next few months with people's birthday gifts. 20, 40, 60, 80. We'll do 90 and then $1, $2 change. So now we have $8 left in gifts. And we're going to a friend's wedding in September, so we will take some money out of this fund to give them towards their wedding fund. Okay, gifts is done. So let's see, my husband just had this one thing. He accidentally used the credit card. This is his envelope. He accidentally used the credit card when he was at Walgreens instead of his personal money, so he's just going to repay that for some stuff he purchased at Walgreens. That was $12.13. So we'll just do $12. Cool. Perfect. And then he still has $25 left. All right, next up is a pretty big category, which is subscriptions. That is not in this envelope or this binder. It's in this one. So let's add this up. This is for a yearly subscription to the Botanic Gardens that we have. I actually should have budgeted better for this, and maybe I'll put this into like an annual expenses thing or annual memberships, but for now it's going to come out of this category. And then the rest of these are just things we pay for, like Amazon Prime, Netflix, Pandora Music, stuff like that. The normal things. Did I get all these? I don't think I counted Netflix. Hold on. Maybe I did. Too busy talking. Chatting. Okay, so $90, almost $91 in subscriptions. And we only have 70, so we're just going to take all 70. And then I have a bills overage fund, which is right here. So we need 20 more. So let's see. Well, that's all we got. So, good deal. I'm trying to get ahead in this fund, but honestly, for now, it's basically going to just help with bill overages until I can figure out a really good amount of money for each category and we get in like a consistent routine. Because I just started cash stuffing in April of this year. So some of the bills that pop up or things that we pay for, like the annual expenses, I totally forgot about or didn't realize. And so I'm still crafting a really workable budget for us. Okay, crossing these off. Only have a couple categories left, which are mostly bills, I think. Yeah, some gas and 2 cell phone charges. So the cell phone is for our monthly cell phone bills, which aren't too bad. $85 for both of those. Usually it's in between $80 to $90 a month. So 50, 60, 70 so far. Okay, I obviously didn't budget enough for that. I thought I did. Wait, did I even count that right? No, it was 50, 60, 70. Okay, so I'm short 15. So let's see. 60, 70, and I need 15 more. So I have a bonus envelope in here that I can use to take money out of. This is when we go or when we're under budget on something. But it only has 10 in there. So I think I'm going to leave that and I'm just going to take some from my savings envelope here at the front. So I'll take $15 out. Take out this 20. Put in 5. Because I want to pay off. I mean, the number one priority is to not get into more credit card debt, right? We're trying to pay off debt. We're not trying to get into more debt. So that takes care of those. And I'll just have to make up for that next month. I really thought I had. Let me just double check and add this up. Yeah, 85 and we only had 70. So, I don't know how I got short. But anyway, I'll calculate that better for next month and make sure that all of the money is in there. I usually budget like $90 a month for that, and somehow I ended up with $20 less. Oh, I know what happened. I think this is from. Yeah, okay. In my last video, I had an extra $20 that was lying around, and I still hadn't taken the chance to figure it out yet. I think it came from this one, from that envelope. So, actually, what I'm going to do is take this 5 back out, put this 20 in here, put this back, because this is the money I just took out of savings, and the extra 20 was supposed to be in the cell phone, and I just put it in with our food budget because I was like, well, the food budget's probably going to need it, but it doesn't. So we'll put this 5 in here. All right, so that should work because we put 70 in there originally, and then I put the 20, and then I took back a 5, so that makes 85 total for these 2 transactions. And then we just have one left, which is $40 in gas. Also pretty sure there's not $40 in gas. Wow, we're super short. Okay. Well, I'll just take 10. And actually, you know what? I'm not going to mark this off. So I'm going to leave this here for next time and just put a little asterisk that I haven't paid this off yet. Or put a little star. And then I do actually have one category last month that I wasn't able to pay off. $47.60. from the health category, so I'm going to take that from this one and pay it right now too to stay ahead. So, well, I could basically just take 50. Yeah, I think that would make sense. And then so 50 and $3 left. 2, 3. So now health has 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98. $198. All right. So we just have that one and we finished all the rest of them. So let's count the money that we're taking back to the bank and then reimburse the amount of, let's see how many ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So we only used 3 ones. Okay. So let me take some of these. See if there's any sort of bad looking ones. And let me yeah, and then we'll keep 3. Let's see. Keep these 3. So I think that should work. So it should be 20 ones that we took out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so this will go back in my $1 savings challenge because I'm just using it for change only. And then let's count how much. Should be around $940 minus the 40, so I guess around $900 that we'll be taking back to the bank in total to make this payment. All right, so we have 100, 200, 300, 400. Yep. 20, 40, 60, 80, 500. 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 800, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 97. That's 897? So we're quite a bit short. Well, I guess we're only $3 short, huh? Yeah, so that's okay. Let me just triple check that again, and I'll just speed past it just so I know we're 100% correct. Use my calculator. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67. Yeah, so it's $897, which means we're just a couple dollars short of $940, which is approximately what we should be bringing to the bank, which is not a big deal in my mind. I can make that up with my buffer in my checking account, not a problem. So I will be taking all of this back to the bank and making a deposit and then paying off my credit card. I will actually probably be doing that later today. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today and joining me for this cash unstuffing and how I show what I do to budget with credit cards. And budgeting with credit cards has actually been really, really easy for me and something that has worked really, really well. So I hope you found it helpful. Thanks so much for hanging out, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye!